Good morning, children. So, I hope you all are making the notes and reading the part that I am explaining in the videos. So, children, I told you that how people in different regions took initiative, they came together, united to demand for Swaraj. Okay, now as you can see the image, in Punjab, children, the Akali agitation of the Sikh, they also wanted to remove the corrupt Mahants. Mahants, as you can read, they are the religious functionaries of Sikh Gurudwaras. And these Mahants, they were actually supported by the British. So the Sikhs, they wanted to remove such Mahants from the Gurudwaras. And this was identified with non-cooperation movement. Okay, now let us move to the northeastern side in Assam. The tea garden laborers, they started shouting Gandhi Maharaj ki jai. They demanded the increase in their wages. Some of them, they left the British owned plantations. Okay. And even children, there is one more interesting fact that in the Assamese Vaishnav song of the period, the reference to Krishna, these songs, they actually refer to Krishna. But with the arrival of Gandhiji and during this era of non-cooperation movement, they substituted, the reference to Krishna was substituted by Gandhi Raj. Clear? Now children, from all these incidents, we can make out one thing, that people started recognizing Gandhiji as a kind of messiah who would help them to overcome their misery and poverty. Gandhiji, children, he wanted to bring that class unity. So peasants, they imagined that Gandhiji would help them in their fight against zamindars. Laborers believed that he would provide their land back. Okay, forest dwellers, they felt that their resources, the forest resources, would be used by them again by abolishing the British forest regulations. Okay, so for instance, I would just mention here that at the end of a powerful movement in Pratapgarh, in Uttar Pradesh, which was earlier called as United Province, it managed to stop the illegal eviction of tenants. That means forcible and unlawful throwing out of tenants from their land. So that practice was stopped. Even at some places, children, using Gandhiji's name, tribals and peasants, they took some actions which were not in accordance to Gandhian ideals. Now let us talk about the happenings in 1922 to 29, a very important incident, that is Chauri Chaura incident. Gandhiji, children, as we all know, he was against the violent movements. He had to call off the non-cooperation movement in February 1922. Actually, children, a crowd of peasants, they set fire to the police station in Chauri Chaura. It's a very important incident, children, in history. 22 policemen, they were killed. The peasants were provoked. Why? Because the police had fired on their peaceful demonstration. So to take the revenge, they set fire to the police station. And Gandhiji did not believe in these kind of violent methods. So he called off the non-cooperation movement. Now, once the movement was over, Gandhiji's followers stressed that Congress should do some constructive work in rural areas. So leaders such as Chittaranjan Das, Motilal Nehru, they argued that party should fight elections to the council and then they should enter to influence the government policies. Okay, once they will win the elections, they will get the right to influence certain policies, to bring certain changes. Okay. The Gandhians, they were able to extend their support, and this proved to be very useful in launching the civil disobedience movement in 1930. Please underline there. Now, two important developments mark this one also, that is formation of RSS, Rashtriya Swayam Sevak Sangh, which is a Hindu organization, and Communist Party of India took place in mid 1920s. I'll talk more about both these developments later. Bhagat Singh also was very active, children, during this period. Okay. Children, I hope you all have heard about the slogan Simon Go Back. Actually, in 1927, children, it is given in your books also. A figure is given there. 1927, actually, children, the British government in England, they decided to send a commission headed by Lord Simon. And it was to decide India's political future. But because there were no Indian representative, this created a kind of anger in Indians. And all the political groups, they decided to boycott this Simon Commission. And from there it came the slogan Simon Go Back. Okay. Now, in the end of this decade, the Congress, they started to fight for Purna Swaraj, that is complete independence, under the leadership, or I would say presidentship, of Jawaharlal Nehru. And in 1930, on 26 January, this date is given, children, in your books, Independence Day was observed all over the country, 26 January 1930. It was a mass movement where the Congress decided to fight for Purna Swaraj, and 26 January 1930, Independence Day was observed all over the country. We did not get independence, okay, but because it was a start of a new revolution, Purna Swaraj. Clear?